Hey, so me from the future here. I wanted to make a disclaimer that this intro, this first part of this gameplay is a complete jumbled mess. I don't have the footage from my very first gameplay, so the footage that you're about to see starts from my second play session of the game. The first one is lost, it got corrupted. Thankfully, every time I play this game, I do recaps on Twitch. Yes, I stream on Twitch, by the way. This entire play session is going to be streamed on Twitch. So if you'd rather just see it live, you know, when I do that, go check out my Twitch. When I launch the game, I do a sort of just a general, like, what's going on, who are these characters and stuff like that. So if you don't want to watch that, I would skip ahead. I'm going to put the time on the screen. It should be around 10 to 11 minutes in, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, the first part of me is me yapping a lot. So if y'all want to skip that, then I would skip to the time. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give it back to past me so y'all can enjoy the Somnium files the way I did. I really love this series. So thank you for watching the YouTube video. And lastly, again, with Twitch, if y'all are trying to watch this stuff live, you can always go to my Twitch. Link will be in the description. Y'all take care. Okay, there might be some dialogue here before I get to explain.
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore.
Okay, I pause it.
I'm about to hop out.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, goodbye forever.
Peace.
Peace. Alright, so I'm not about to over-explain. This is Date, this is the main character, okay? We live in a semi-sci-fi-ish world. His left eye is an AI, which I will show you right now, actually. Called Iba. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong button. There we go. That's Iba. That's both of her forms right there. She's an artificial intelligence that basically lives in Date's eye. She's very, imagine a free-willed AI. She's chill for the most part, but sometimes she puts on a I do what I want type of attitude. That's basically her. Okay. That's the main character's sidekick, basically. He or she helps determine if people are lying in real time and stuff, responds to them in his head and all that other stuff. Okay. That's and everything for the follow. Alright. Speedrunning the side characters. Well, they may or may not be side, but speedrun the characters. This is Iris. Up and coming idol. She's getting a little bit of clout on the webs. She's not famous, but she definitely getting there. He told me that is her mom. Not much to say about her. Mizuki, that is right now the main character besides Date. The story as it is right now is her mom died. We were investigating why, because she was obviously killed. The biggest suspect after like maybe a couple hours of gameplay ended up being her dad, and we went to a sushi shop that her dad ran, and dad was dead in the sushi shop. So whoever the killer is got something out for her. Okay, so that's why she's important. This is the dad that I was just mentioning. He's dead. This is the mom that I was just mentioning. She is dead. This kid is a creep, a weirdo, and potentially a PDF file who is obsessed with her. Okay.
All right, to the guillotine.
You know, and he's just weird, bro. I'll talk about him in a second. This is unfortunately the creep's loving mother who wants nothing wrong to happen to her baby boy. This is Boss. This is who Date basically answers to keep it simple. Yeah, and she hot. This is Pewter. This is our sciencey guy. We're in a secret investigation team called Abyss, and this is basically our techie guy in that team. We don't have this girl's name. She just has fat tits, and her name is Receptionist. These are regular police officers. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I gave y'all a very short rundown of what's going on, like story-wise. Like I said, both of this girl's parents are dead, and we're investigating who. They killed them in the same way. They have similarities in how they were killed on purpose. It looks like they were almost putting on a show. Both of their left eyes are missing. It's also relating to a case 6 years ago about another killer who was taking out the right eye when they killed people. And yeah, the last thing I'll do is explain why this guy's a creep and a weirdo, because that's kind of crazy to just say, right? So this dude Ota, bruh. Okay, we saw him over at this corporate building. Why was he at this corporate building? Because he knew exactly where this girl would be at the moment. She was recording a podcast in that building. Okay, he had a laptop when we came to investigate him. The reason why we were investigating him in the first place is because in the investigation, when we were investigating her mom, somebody called and decided not to, you know, speak their name on purpose. Right? They called it in that somebody died, and then they didn't want to say their name. They didn't want to admit that it was them that called. So we tracked that down, long story short, and it ended up being this guy. So we were sussing him for a little bit. Now to get to the actual explanation, he in the building had a laptop. We were investigating him, and we were trying to get him to talk to us, but he was oh so busy with his whatever the fuck on his screen. Now, reminder that Iba, Date's eye, is basically a superhuman computer in his eye. So he literally just like looked through the laptop and zoomed in on exactly what he was doing. And this nigga had, so imagine, you know what, I'll put it in terms of Twitter for the real world. Imagine someone had 4 Twitter accounts, and on 3 of the Twitter accounts, there, you know, the idol that I was mentioning earlier, 3 of those Twitter accounts, he was on there basically just slandering, talking shit, saying all the like horrible, like all these horrible things about her, blah blah blah. And then his 4th account was just a picture of him. It was just a picture of him. It had his name and stuff like that. And on this account, he's the knight in shining armor. He's the guy that goes to those accounts, and he's commenting under their hate posts, quote unquote, their hate posts, basically glazing her 24/7 and being like, oh, she's so good, blah blah blah, like you shouldn't be attacking her, blah, stuff like that.
Yeah, he need to be lobotomized.
So he's creating and solving the problem at the same time on purpose to look good in front of her. And the worst part is she's falling for it. She believes that he is her superhero and blah blah blah, all this other shit. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Now there is some underlying stuff about Iris, because she's come off as a little weird. Either the killer is her, or something, it's foreshadowing something crazy, like something's about to happen to her or something. I don't know. That's my guess right now though. Anyway, I think I've explained enough. Like I said, right now we are currently investigating her dad, because that basically like just happened. And yeah, now y'all are basically caught up. Not too much else to know.
Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
Last thing I want to add is I'm being super patient with this girl right here. She is 12 years old and was not even an hour prior to this a mute. Now, like I said, this is like a sci-fi world, right? So, long story short, we went into her mind, and not only did we find clues about the murder, but we also fixed her being a mute. Okay. And since she's been unmute, I don't know how, for lack of a better word, she's been trying my patience. She's absolutely been trying my patience.
I mean, sometimes you gotta just let him know.
I've never seen someone be so ungrateful for fixing an underlying problem that's lasted for years, but you know, hop off.
At 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Ryla, what's good? Alright, now this is part of the structure of the game, so we kind of sit in one place and we just study clues, we talk to people, all that. It feels very Catherine sometimes.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can. But I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Alright, let's talk to Mizuki. Renju is her dad, by the way, so about Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough
Yo, so y'all can kind of see how
take care of Mizuki.
Aiba, like, you know, pitches in.
Was recently divorced, buried in work at
She just knows everything. Yeah, it's literally just his eye, but like with like, I don't know, a shell around it. Yeah.
You think so? Sometimes I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Just came in on the manipulation part and was shocked. Oh yeah. That dude, he's easily my least favorite, bro. I hope I don't have to talk to him for a long while, but it's looking like we're gonna have to talk to him soon, unfortunately. Are you tired?
No.
So
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired.
The game gave me a
Go home
chance
anytime
to,
you want.
and then Date like
You aren't
agreed
really
to
worried
play it
about me,
cool,
You just think I'm annoying, right?
so he would
Don't beat
cooperate.
around the bush. Just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Oh my goodness, she is such a brat. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I forgot to mention that he is also this girl's caretaker. Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together. Yeah, her dad had agreed like years prior that Date would like take care of her because of the whole mute thing.
I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Oh my
I
god.
believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
Each grade school move
Damn.
fast.
Nah, not
She
really.
is
It's
mature.
pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Okay, this
Hey,
is a
Mama,
new
how you been?
character.
Oh,
Hey,
tired and
Mama.
sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it?
It doesn't fit her. It's like,
Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any
it's
way I
not bad,
can.
it just doesn't fit her. She needs a bigger coat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Like, it doesn't even like go down around her. It's just like on her arms and shoulders.
Yeah. Anything else, Mizuki? Oh, you know, we'll talk to Mama first. So, Mama, was Renju a regular here? What's up, Scarlet?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Damn.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Oh,
Pass, thanks.
you know, he took that. She took that insult with stride. Sorry, I couldn't think of my words. She said, "Care to give me a poke?" Freak. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Alright, about Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
The fuck?
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay, that's interesting. Can we hear more about that? Okay, I guess we cannot. Alright, Mizuki. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's
What
a
the
pretty wide
fuck?
range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Mm-mm-mm. Dude, my fucking drift. Is it your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one's special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Mmm. Fire.
Promise.
Yes, you should, Momo. Oh shit, what was it called, bro? Okay, I gotta turn the fan up on my PC. What is saying about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
We did collect that earlier.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Oh my goodness, not
No,
him
it's
cheating.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
That's a hard pill to swallow. And a very relatable pill. I had to swallow that pill. I had to swallow that pill, bro. That shit was crazy. I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is.
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
You're right, not in the wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Oh, we gotta talk to boss. Fine ass. Come here.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes.
Mmm.
Can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Mmm. Oh, we better go crazy. Right. Let's see what happens.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Oh! Oh!
You bastard!
Oh!
Oh shit.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Yeah.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I
This
think we should exchange names.
crazy.
before
Oh,
we
by the way,
change
I'm
actions.
streaming in Discord too. I don't know if you peep. But just so y'all know.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Okay.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
Hey, come back, Momo.
Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had
They
their
were gonna
left
leave
eye
us
pulled out
forever
and were
anyway.
murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Mmm. Is this okay? Let me pause. Is this dead ass? Where like, cause I seen it in Yakuza 2, where they just walk up, they just walk into these like Yakuza like business offices. Is that how it actually is? Do they just have business offices in Japan or some shit that the Yakuza just like own? I don't know why that's such a common theme. It's just like, why does everything start from a business office? It's not my first time seeing that. Okay. Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
Mm.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Oh, they got history. So what is this, his brother or about Shoko?
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
You're not spilling nothing about Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Yes. Thermo zoom. Okay. So what? This was just put out? The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
What? Talk to him.
I got nothing to say to you.
Man, that's why you look like a fucking squash. Squash head.
It's only you need to cut that bullshit off.
Sure. Wait, what? Should we focus on something else? Dude, Drift, please work with me a little bit. I'm not understanding why the tip is faintly red. Talk to him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
All right, we knocked his ass out. I forgot. Okay, it said Klein. Am I supposed to be looking for something that says Klein on it? Why did we point that one detail out? It's on his desk? The sofa and ashtray. Sofa.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Oh, there was somebody here. There's somebody else here. Is there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
I imagine it's right here. Okay, I was wrong. My fault. The door. X-ray. Oh, yep. Look at that. Someone hiding right there.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Ooh. Oh.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
There's no way. There's no way. Oh, I did not know there was QuickTime events.
Keep you on your toes.
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
There's no way she said a porno mag at your feet and he ducked faster than the bullet went. Oh, hello?
You're real good.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. I just was not expecting that. Oh, she over here. That's so ravening.
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
All right. Oh no, not with my drift. Shoot, man. How do I shoot? My drift is killing me. Okay. I'm glad they gave me time to do that. What? There's no way.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened
Hello.
as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot.
Kaizo's hit
There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Freak.
I know
I'm
you.
a gentleman and a scholar, I'll have you know. I'll kill. Bliss.
That's...
Thank you.
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Thank you.
What is this guy doing here?
This fucking old man, bro. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Coming from the guy hiding in the
Strictly
closet.
business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
You have an alibi for yesterday or the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
Balrenju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Okay. Oh, he looking at me crazy. Oh, he's short. He look like he 5'2". Look at him. Look at how he looking up at me.
His face is so punchable.
True. Maybe alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Okay. What about Rohan?
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
He toxic.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye. I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Okay. Shoko. Good night,
The
Kai.
victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me.
Oh, Otis about to be here.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well,
Nicely
he's here
done.
now.
Put it to
so
good
I guess
use.
I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Yo, Greg.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm
Should
gonna
I
call
say
it a
Blue
day.
Sky 900?
I'll come back soon.
That's good, man.
We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
What's up, Greg?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Alright, let me put my intro real quick. And if you want to watch it. But yeah, man, I hope you've been alright, bro. We gotta play
This is
some
all
again.
Really suspicious.
Playing a visual novel game, and it's been going pretty well. I'm not gonna play it for too much longer because I need to rotate a little bit today. 32, so I also need to play a tiny bit of Tekken, and I need to play. Well, we might play Metaphor. We'll see what time it is after Tekken. Though.
What is?
Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, okay. Our AI is taking on their human form. I appreciate you, Greg. Are you one of those people pissed about season 2 patch? I'm not pissed about it. I do think there are things that are like, holy shit. But I'm not. Am I mad about it? No. I've actually been having a lot of fun with Anna. And yeah, man, it's just been cool. It's just been cool. I think the best thing they did, I mean, just to give a quick rundown, I think the best thing they did with the patch is that they made power crushing moves no longer heat engage. So you can't super armor, you know, a hit into heat engage anymore. Which I think is a fire change. And then the trash change is that simply put, if someone comes up and grabs you and you tech it, meaning you successfully get out of the grab, you take damage. So they punish players for they punish players for being good. And I was like, man, on one hand, it's just a very tiny sliver of damage, but on the second hand, the main thing I disliked about the Tekken update was the presentation itself. The fact that they come on camera and they're talking about it and they're like, hey, we're gonna focus on a lot of defensive options and like making the game essentially better defensively. Like they said that verbatim before they started the presentation, like what the patch was like focused on. And then And then instead they give chip damage on successful techs. They give every single character in the game new moves. And the only thing that they tackled defensively was heat engage off of Power Crush, which that was a good change, but the bad one was they made strafing easier. It made sidestepping and strafing easier and more responsive. So which promotes being aggressive. It's crazy, bro. So the game is like hyper aggressive now, which I mean, if that's what you want, then this is the best Tekken patch ever. But yeah, the presentation was not good. They said they were gonna, like, no matter if the patch being good or not aside, a company saying, hey, we're gonna do this and this and this and that, and then not doing it, yeah, bruh, it's not gonna receive well. It's just not. Roar like a lion.
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here, looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
They're back and forth, bro. So in MoMA suspicious. How is so related to Kumakuras? That's a good question.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
That's how I got pulled over
Most
today.
of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please. Oh, dude. Okay.
You were like, you went up to
How so? Wait, no, I already did that. Do this one.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
It's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. And their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would be evidence.
You guys
maybe.
Go to sleep.
But it doesn't feel right.
I am fucked up.
Not on Marvel Rivals, though. I'm not trying to spend 12 hours
He lived
on
there
Rivals,
until he was
bro.
40 years old.
He's still playing?
The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30 of their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact.
Didn't have the time to join.
After the accident, Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land crisis in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier.
I don't know what I
A
want to
prisoner
play,
in Fuchu
man.
prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Oh, true.
Oh shit.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I won't tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive.
For schedule?
There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my
That game
offer.
is done. He's working on He's working on
This has to
haunted
be a
chocolatier.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was
Schedule
killed.
1 and balloons.
In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's
You
why
are
I
so
thought I
funny.
should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
I started playing balloons on
Do you
my
think
phone
there's
so much,
anything
I'm
to
already
this?
catching up in level.
I don't know.
Oh my god, you just reminded me I need to do pulls on Pokemon.
Oh my god. Speaking of pulls, I haven't been on Honkai Star or Withering Waves today.
I'm missing like one card from every single pack.
Oh great, we're about to be in front of this fucking weirdo.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Oh brother.
Yeah.
Look at what
I just
cards
found
I'm
out
missing.
online. The corpse at Bloom Park.
Yeah, I'm missing literally
That
one
was
card
Renju's
from every
ex-wife,
single pack
wasn't it?
Except,
Yeah, it was.
Mystical Island.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Yep, you scaredy bitch.
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
Yeah, well, you left anyway, you dumb bitch.
I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to
It shouldn't matter
apologize to
who
her.
it is.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Look at this fucking dude, bro. He's like 24, by the way. Look at this fucking dude, bro.
How is he like? That's not even 4 foot. Like 3 feet 8.
Here's the busty receptionist. She liked me too.
She didn't put them things away.
True. Bayard got her out. He a short king like you? What the fuck?
That's so foul.
I know, she's a fucking bully, bro. Always bullying me about Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
What?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What? Bro, this fucking... Somebody get their fucking gooner, bro. Is this guy serious? Is this guy serious? Why did I go back to the top?
Punched in the mouth real quick.
Let's keep going to the top. He said, yeah. Date said, yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her own questioning earlier. He said, you're sick, Date. Date said, what? He said, questioning, that sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene. You fucking gooner.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
That's that's a really good question. Bro, I'm so tired of this nigga. Uninvolve this nigga from the case and just let him go. About Renju's case.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Oh fuck yes! I just got my 1-star art of Morel. That's so
Here go this busty ass receptionist. She said, huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
She got that job, bro.
You better start talking.
Tell him, Date.
Okay.
About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
Bro.
Okay, look.
It's his little
I
idol.
know you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Protagonist for like a Beyblade ripoff or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Tessa I know it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Answer my damn questions. Actually, what's up, receptionist? You got anything to say? Oh, I can say you're cute. Thank you for the call, first of all.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Look, she fucking with me.
I'm glad.
I can ask her on a date.
Oh
yeah.
no.
You wanna get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Oh yeah. I'm already in.
I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
What'd that mean?
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
What'd that mean?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
What? She lizard people? What, like, what's going on? All right, where have you been, Ota?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
Protagonist, that last emote you put is fucking crazy,
I
bro.
went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
Oh, protagonist, I saw you chat in my offline chat earlier. Well, technically yesterday. I saw you put some random emotes in there. I was like, oh, are they waiting on me to stream? It was like 6 p.m.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Wait, Ota is just looking.
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Alright, cool.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Date.
Iris.
Iris.
There's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Oh, they like took her in.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Okay. Iris. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
Okay, I didn't expect him to say it. He usually doesn't.
You were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
You have an alibi for last night.
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Is the story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
Okay. What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Iris could have killed Renju because... Yeah. Clueless. I think it's sedation.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Okay.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds. You have to prove that Iris could have moved Renju's body. That is your current task. This will not help you accomplish that.
What the fuck? Oh, it was in, of course.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Oh, okay. There's the elevator. oil drum. And then Renju's weight. Yep.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Oh shit.
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Okay.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Bro. Please. What is that?
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh, shit.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
This shit
Not
is
a problem. Get it started.
That shit is not the easiest.
Time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
Alright, let's do it. We're sinking.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Theories from videos and shit is why I should be able to find truth. My drift instantly started going crazy. My drift is going stupid tonight, bro.
A double door.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that! You're not helping! A CRT TV.
Spin the dial. What? Oh.
Stop!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Noted. Saw the murder video. Okay.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
Strangle the body.
4 minutes.
An old television.
I'm to bed. It's 24 a.m. Good night. Good night, Momo.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
3 minutes, Date.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
An old-fashioned TV.
I did not mean to do this.
How is it?
Nothing pops out.
What do you see without the film?
Static. An old-fashioned TV.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Iris has still more memories like...
Memories can get pretty mixed up in Dream, but this isn't any...
An old-fashioned TV.
Damn, I fucked up.
Please. Help me. Help me.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid. There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it even in Somnium. Some things should not be done. A common gas canister. A common gas canister.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
A full-body mirror. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that? An operating table. you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
I'm gonna have to reset this.
Nothing's happening.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a...
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
You have 1 minute left.
Just a locker.
Yeah, let's come back here.
A torso?
If it has a head, is it...
What would you...
Did I watch this again?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
An old...
Okay, I'm tweaking. This shit is dark now.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
A common gas canister.
You okay?
It hurts.
Don't give up. I believe
that you are more of a safe. Only a shelf.
Nicely
What
done.
the heck?
Put it to good use.
Yo, King, yo, hello. Let's pull it. Oh, I'm so stupid.
It will not move.
you can't pull.
Only a shelf.
3 minutes, Date.
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
Hi, King, yo. Thank you for the raid. Let me play my intro for you guys. Here you go. Thank you for the raid, King, yo.
I didn't get hit, did I?
Hope you enjoyed
There's no
stream.
effect
What
on
were you
your body,
playing? Hold
Date.
up. Let me check.
My soul hard enough.
Oops.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Boom.
Right.
Wait, that didn't work. What the heck?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A double door.
Oh, of course it didn't open. Happy birthday, thank you, King Yo. It was like a week ago, but you know, we are still coming off of it.
It is a thick book.
Happy birthday month
It
in,
has
thank
not been
you.
well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on insects. It's a book on insects.
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude.
But yeah, thank you.
An illustrated reference.
Let's do this.
This'll be easy. It's more brittle than crumbly cheese. Oh, it disappeared.
Melted down like a grilled cheese.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Interesting. Jumper invisible. Let's do this.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This
Oh.
is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
You have 1 minute left.
A drug bottle that holds... Do not pressure me, Date,
Pressure you?
into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
An iron... In this form, I have... Due to the antennae on...
That's not hair. That's kind of creepy.
Oh? Would you like to see an augmented reality in which my
What the
antennae
heck?
rub all over you?
What lovely antennae you have. So cute.
What is happening?
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A comet...
Can we open it?
If you can't...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
Time's up.
Dude. Okay, we'll just restart it. Can you open it?
Iba?
Oh, what the...
It's all right. More importantly...
What is happening? Thank you, May May. Hope y'all are doing well. Sorry, I'm like I said, I am not of this world right now. Why am I watching balls slowly roll? What is happening? What? What? Bro. Bro.
That is...
What? What just happened? Oh, is it him? Is that Renji? No way. Sorry, we just got a big lore reveal. Thank you.
What happened in that Somnium?
Thanks to others for the bits too. Thank y'all for the bits and the hype,
Four murdered
hype
women
train.
are
I
without
appreciate
a
it.
doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Renju. Bro, Renju. Renju was the original killer. About the original Cyclops killings. Rara,
Didn't
hello.
I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Oh my goodness.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory.
You're a sweetie. No, you're a sweetie.
There has to be some kind of connection.
I appreciate you.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
If I go through all this and it's not a coincidence, I'm gonna look at you differently, boss. Wasting all my time.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years
Oh,
ago.
it was me?
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
That's how they're dealing with that? Wow, okay. Let's see, why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium? So that's how come you're such a sweetie head? You're a sweetie Skittles.
That means Iris must know about the
I'd
killings.
just be here. I'd just be man standing. And,
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12?
I'd just be here
Not
man
just one, but
standing.
all 4?
Good job on catching that Pokemon, Scarlet. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
This is a murder mystery visual novel, by the way, for the people watching. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
That's fair. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Okay. Okay about the original then.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Okay. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear? Oh, I cannot speak.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Summarize for me. Have I learned anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter? If anything, the mystery go deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
To the sink room. This is crazy, bro.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Mm.
Dante, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Dang, that was crazy.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Interesting. The plot just keeps thickening. Oh damn, he zoomed off there. Alright, Marble. One thing I didn't see Mama anywhere. I'm surprised I saw Ota sitting at the counter. Oh, brother.
Tessa! Oh, Ota!
Bro, this motherfucker is a stalker, bro. It is crazy. Can we get this guy like on somewhere, please? I'm sick of Ota, bro. Where's Mama, bro?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
No, because it's not allowed to depend on the crowds of strangers and show them. I thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marbles, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
What? No way. No way, bro. Marble Monday at 2 a.m. I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
It was killing me, my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot over my neck and I looked over the counter. I saw a monster staring back at me. A few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back and remembered everything. Time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Can you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Who's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Oh my god.